Yeah, Mohammed Usman, fighting out of Denver, Colorado. Elevation fight team, pound for pound, Muay Thai.
I like it. Talk about your decision to come here, right? I mean, you've been a prospect for quite a while. You know, you've been on the radar. So what was your decision to let's go do the Ultimate Fighter?
The decision came from me talking with my brother and, my coaches and not being able to get a fight. You know, a lot of guys wasn't signing on the contracts to fight. So, and this opportunity came up, it just made sense. It was right. It was just the right time, like it was organic. So he's just ready to it's time to pull the trigger.
I know obviously how happy you are for your brother and his success. Is it difficult though, chasing down that path, being in the same profession? I mean, you got like the Jones, they're doing NFL, at least they're doing something different. You're following that same path. Is that a challenge for you to feel like you got to live up to those expectations?
No. At first, it was like, he was doing good. He was, and I started fighting. But then when he became the champ, everybody was like, oh, this is a challenge. But I don't look at it as a challenge. I look at it as a blessing, because we have the same blood. He's my brother. And I'm excited to chase this dream because I wouldn't probably think about fighting if it wasn't for him. If he wasn't having the success he was having, I wouldn't even think about doing this. I thought he was a psychopath when he started fighting. And, and then all of a sudden I look up, I'm doing it. I'm like, oh, I'm a psychopath too. So like, I guess it runs in the family. So, I'm excited to be here and I'm excited to just keep fighting, and to just compete and show everybody what I can do.
That's awesome. So what would you be doing if it hadn't been for him fighting?
I was playing football before I got released. So I don't know, man. I'll probably just be somewhere working, Lifetime Fitness or something, a personal trainer, coaching people, a football coach.
Nice. Did you talk to him at all about the decision to come on The Ultimate Fighter and maybe, mine him for some advice?
Yeah, I talked to him a lot about it, and he just basically gave me his blessing and told me, just go out there and earn it, and that's the thing with fighting that I really love is you earn everything. People can say it's my brother, he's this and that, but you can look at my record and I've had enough fights to be here, and I've earned my spot here, and I've earned everything, and I'm gonna earn everything that I get moving forward. They're not gonna give me anything because he's my brother. I have to earn everything. Like he tells me, you fight, you go up, you lose, you go down. So that's this sport, and I love it.
That's awesome. Did he give you any advice for like surviving life in the house and that sort of thing? That seems to be the toughest, the toughest part of it for people.
No, we talked about it a little bit, but when it comes to stuff like that, I'm very much more secure in because we play football, we used to go off and camp and do all these things and be in a room with different people, so I'm very programmed. When it comes to just being in the house with guys and people, I'm just very programmed in where I'm gonna put everything when it comes to me on a schedule. If it's coming to sleeping, eating, I completely put my life on a schedule and kind of block everybody else out. And that helps me. Before you know it, 6 weeks is over with. You being on the schedule every day, ready to rock.
Nice. You feel like you're gonna have a target on your back? I think when they released the list of cast, I think yours was the name that jumped off the page for a lot of people. So do you feel like these guys are gonna have a target on you?
I mean, of course. Everybody, I don't know what it is, but I guess with that last name, everybody just wants to just feel like they want a piece. But I mean, it's gonna be a tough piece. They could come try to grab it if they want, but that just pushes me, because it pushes me harder, because everybody wants to come after me, but once they get here, they realize that okay, maybe we didn't want to come after him, before they know it, the fight's over with, and it's like whoa. So I'm excited, and I'm excited to compete. I'm excited to show everybody my new skills, just my improvement in this sport, nice. Because it's a constant state of improvement.
Last thing for me. I mean, what does this opportunity mean to you? Like I said, you've been a guy that, like I said, a lot of people have had on the radar. You've had a couple little chances here and there. I mean, does this feel like a make or break moment in your career, or is this just kind of another moment in time?
It's just part of my career. This opportunity right now is just part of my journey as a professional MMA fighter, and I'm excited to just step into this and step into it with a full head of steam and a clear mind, a clear head, and just ready to compete against the best in the world.
You say that in the Ultimate Fighter sometimes we see pranks done on people inside the house, and obviously John mentioned you might have a target on your back. Are you kind of prepared that people might try and fuck with you in the house, or are you just going to rise above it?
I'm going to just rise above it. I'm just ready to come in here and compete. Because at the end of the day, they can prank all they want, but you can't prank me in the cage. You know, at the end of the day, we can do all this and that, but we're here to fight. We're here to fight. We're here to win. And that's what it is. Of course, you know, I keep to myself a lot. You know, I'm a goofy person, and everybody's going to, you know, come on the show, and they're going to realize that I love to have fun. I'm a goofy person, but when it comes to my craft and what I do, I'm very serious. And when it comes to MMA, I don't play around with it. Right after we're done, kind of like in football. You know, when you're training, when you're fighting, when you're having games, you're serious. But right after, we can crack jokes, we can laugh, we could, you know, cut the chef. But right when it's time to go, it's time to go. And I think that's one thing they'll realize about me. Once it's time to compete, time to train, I don't joke, laugh. It's none of that. I'm serious about what I do. I'm serious about being better. I'm serious about getting better. So I give that all my energy and all my attention.
If you had to pick right now, which coach's team would you rather be on?
Like I just told those guys, it doesn't matter to me. These two girls are the best in the world at what they do. You know, they're coming here to, you know, give us their insights and their expertise. And I'm just blessed to be in a position where I can show my skills and I can compete with the best in the world. And may the best girl win and may the best man win, which will be me. Thank you, guys.